I was beginning to wonder when you'd come back around. We haven't had a session in quite some time, and from all that you told me, this has been long overdue. Sure, I'll allow you to film this session. Your behavior over the past month has been quite disturbing. Going around, filming people, asking them about their personality types, and they all happen to be connected to Shoelace USA. You even broke into the CEO's office. Why? Why involve yourself in such a controversial landscape? Just a coincidence? I find that hard to believe. As your therapist, I would recommend ceasing this behavior immediately, but as an advocate of Carl Jung's work myself, I find it astounding that you've gathered 15 different people with 15 different personality types. INFJ is all you have left? I happen to be one. As your therapist, I shouldn't be enabling this behavior, but since you're so close to finishing your project, I'll allow you to collect me. INFJs are people that see beyond the monotony of the everyday world, peeling it back to reveal the rhythms and principles that lie within. We have a different way of understanding things compared to most people, and it can be difficult to articulate our thoughts. But we use our perceptions to work with society, to accomplish things others may find beneficial. As you've probably picked up by now, we carry these traits due to the influence of these things called cognitive functions. I'm sure you're already familiar with these, but I'll explain the cognitive functions for an INFJ just for the record. Our dominant function is known as Introverted Intuition, or NI. This is the internal perception of the metaphysical world, a world that governs ideas and concepts. This is responsible for our contemplative nature, for it perceives abstract impressions within the individual's subconsciousness. It also helps us to form a big picture when we try to sense the relation of events in the external world. Our auxiliary function is known as Extroverted Feeling, or FE. This is the external judgment of things or people according to feelings, and it helps us to make decisions according to the feelings of those around us. When used in conjunction with Introverted Intuition, Extroverted Feeling helps us to connect with others and to communicate our perspectives. This is why psychology is so appealing to us. It is a way to explore the depths of the human psyche while helping others in the process. The tertiary function for an INFJ develops a little later in adulthood. This is Introverted Thinking, or TI. This is the internal judgment of things or people according to logic. This helps us to make decisions by breaking down problems or ideas within our own logical frameworks. Basically, it gives us an independent sense of reasoning. Unfortunately for INFJs, our introverted intuition and introverted thinking can lead to what's known as an NITI loop. This means we can be stuck in a kind of analysis paralysis where we try to decode the intangible concepts our intuition presents to us, and it can last for hours. Hopefully I won't slip into this loop should something dire occur. Our last function, or the inferior function, is Extroverted Sensing, or SE. This is the external perception of the physical world through the use of the 5 senses: sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. It helps to give us a realistic perspective of the world and prompts us towards physical activity or exploration. Being the lowest function for the INFJ, this may cause us to disregard our surroundings or abandon reality altogether. But luckily, understanding this shortcoming of mine, I won't fall easily into this trap. You don't have to be at the mercy of your inferior function as long as you have a sense of self-awareness. Now, let me show you some examples of INFJs in real life and in fiction.
We are a structure that is pre-established through the genes.
Like you are the totality of what brought you here. I mean, the universe has sort of just pushed you to this point in time.
And I lay down on a bench and I listened to a 20-minute meditation, and then I got up and I passed my test.
Oh, I'm very impressed. That suggests that what you fear the most is fear itself. This is very wise. Therefore, I think
you were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy this Sith, not join them!
This task was appointed to you. And if you do not find a way, no one will.
Well, that's an INFJ in a nutshell. Holistic and contemplative we are. So, your personal project is complete. How do you feel? There's a fire? Well, I definitely need to fit you in for Monday. I promise you we will get to the root of your problem. Do you smell something? Oh, fire! That's what you meant. Fire. There's a fire in my office. Oh god, there's a fire! Don't worry, I know how to get out of this. Just let me think for a moment.
Hey, anybody in there? Let's break open this door. You with the camera, come with me. What's wrong with this guy? Why is he just standing there? I don't know. We'll have paramedics look at him. Let's go.